Yeah, I can go through some of these pictures and stuff on the walls. And yeah.
There's the brown one after it was painted out.
That got a year on it too? On that one?
Wasn't it around 80?
It says 79 and 80.
Yeah. 7 and 9,012.
Man, that's a great picture. Let's see if I can get in there, get a good one on it. You had two in line up top, it looks like, on some of them. There's the 4. $83. 9,200, 12,084. That's cool. Like, your wife keep all this stuff for the pictures?
Yeah, I put this all together.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. She don't do too much with the tractors. That ain't her favorite thing.
That's almost like the picture I have.
Uh-huh. Let me look back here.
$79 and $80. 7 and 9,000, 12,000 pound. This is 1983. 1985. '86, 9,000 pound. 1988. Then Mr. Chevy had a bunch of different paint schemes too.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah. Every time I built one, I built it different. Here's some things that you can have to take with you.
Oh, sweet, thank you. 91. This picture I've seen online. Somebody scanned that one in. Looks like. So when you look back at this, is it like hard to believe you did this? Or is it like, that's what we did?
That's what we did.
Yeah.
I see them pictures and it reminds me of the run that I was making, you know.
Oh, yeah?
And it just...
You can pretty much remember all of them? Like,
if I don't have anything on TV, I'll turn it on and hunt through and find some of the runs, you know, and I there for a long time I didn't listen to the interviews afterwards. You know, they'd have an interview of you. I hated that.
That's why, you know, when Dave Graham would come up and stick the camera right in your face.
I hated that. Especially when I had another tractor to run. You know, see here, this is who we pull for. See, we got first place. This was in 21.
Oh, Tri-State Antique Points Pullers. Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So we'll put that on there too. And then people can look up the series. And is it mainly around here? Or
Yeah, it's just around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in the Huntington area? Huntington, Indiana?
It's between Fort Wayne and Bluffton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some of your hauler, huh? Yeah. Was this at like a car show or something?
Mm-hmm. Does it show them pictures better? I took this out there, and it was a car show, and I got a bunch of our trophies and put a little plastic chain around them and went all the way around, trophies all the way around them. And I was, the same time as I was at this car show.
Oh, this is a car show. This is like a World of Wheels or a
No,
hot rod show or something?
yeah, it was just a car show they had me to come to.
Okay.
He got killed in a race.
Earnhardt?
He was there.
Oh, really?
And who was his buddy?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he had like
Wallace.
Rusty Wallace, but
Yeah, Rusty Wallace.
Yeah.
And both of them was there. And the guy that put on the thing, he says, I want you to come over and meet them guys. So I went over and I met them and shook hands and all this. And Earnhardt, his bodyguard was a female, and I think she had a gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And Rusty come over and looked at my tractors.
Oh,
And
really?
he seen all them trophies, and he said, how did you win all them?
It's a lot of
And at that time I had, I don't know, 10 or 12 national titles, And Earnhardt come over and looked at it. And first thing he wanted to see, he didn't care about anything else, is the brakes on it, because he was having brake troubles.
Oh.
His brakes was getting too hot or whatever.
Okay.
What kind of brakes do you have on that?
Nothing he's gonna run.
Yeah.
How big were the rotors on the tractor?
About like that.
They're like 2 feet, right?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
I mean, huge. Like on a two-wheeler now,
Yeah.
almost. And the brake pads, are they like a foot long?
No, they was just a pad about like
Like a regular brake pad?
Yeah.
One caliper or something?
Yeah. We put 2 calipers on it, and one time I got on the brakes and I tore the rotor off.
Oh, it was too much?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, it's hard
Look
to.
at this one. Oh, yeah, that'll work. 1982. That's you? Oh, that's Ralph. That doesn't even look like... Wow. That's a great picture. Wow.
That was out here in California. What's the capital of California?
Sacramento?
Sacramento. That was at there at a racetrack. I had to spend the whole week out there by myself.
Did you guys paint them too?
I painted most of them, and then I painted them, and then I had people do the decal.
The lettering?
Yeah. There was a couple tractors I didn't paint. That blue one that had that stripe going around it and stuff.
But it's still like, you gotta do all that over the winter, right?
Yeah.
Get them built, and then paint them.
I took them to the full one time that the paint didn't cure out, and a guy interviewed me, and he put his
Guess what?
yeah.
It's a little wet.
I don't know what was wrong with the paint, but it didn't do it.
Oh, it's not that it was just that freshly done. It
Just didn't cure out.
Oh,
I had to
okay.
go back and take it all off and try it all over.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Or the worst is when you clear coat it and you use the wrong one and it reacts with it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man.
This is my Hall of Fame one that they got me for.
Really?
See, this was done in a couple of years after
And
I
if you
pulled.
go on the NTPA website, this is on there, and I think there's an article about you on there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that? On the NTPA website? Yeah, they have a website for all the Hall of Famers for every year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll have to look that up.
Let's get this book here out. This is older
Now
stuff.
this is, yeah. Okay, now
This is the first one that we had with the 440 in it, and then we extended it and put. I haven't found the one with the.
This is your first tractor?
Yeah. Well, this was actually the first tractor.
Has anybody ever seen these pictures before?
They hadn't been out
Probably
too much.
not, right? Is it all right if I put them out?
Oh, yeah. See, this is with a speed limit. See, this garden tractor, you had to stay behind him.
Oh, that's how they did the speed limit?
Yeah. And the way you'd beat that, you'd get there at the starting line, the guy in the garden tractor, he'd be sitting there, and I'd motion like I was going to go. He'd take off, and I had to try to catch him. That
because then they had his set at whatever it was.
5 mile an hour. Or
That's hilarious.
10 mile an hour. Yeah.
I used to have a Massey just like that.
But this is all old ones here. Now there's
a twin 440, right?
Yeah, under the hood.
These are really cool. So glad you have pictures of this.
And then that was our singles.
So why did they have the
They made us have headers at the highest point.
for the exhaust to go over your head?
So safety deal. It was a dumb deal. But
Like, what did they think it was going to do?
A valve coming out and stuff.
But it would still come out.
No.
Right? Maybe it would just get contained in there if
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what the rule was.
Because all the old pictures, you see that the headers are 4 feet long.
Yeah.
No,
See, this is the 440 on a wedge frame, not in this cockshut. See, this cockshut is a banana. It's a cast iron thing in there. And see, this was still running the cockshut rear end. Then when we put this in there, this had a planetary under it.
Is that you?
No, that was Tom Colchin.
Oh, okay. How did you have other drivers? Because
I
you
couldn't
were still
go.
working.
I couldn't go to all of them.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't go to all of them. See, this was in '73.
Wow. And from what I've learned, the collector headers make more power than the Zoomy type, right?
On carbureted, you had to have this. On supercharged, you could go this and didn't make no difference. Oh. But if you put them on this, it didn't do as good. You know, you have to have back pressure there, but supercharger you don't.
Okay. Yeah, I just learned that from a guy a couple weeks ago.
This was our side-by-side.
Wow. What we're talking about. So yeah, let's go through these.
You do what you need to do there. I had a real big picture of the brown tractor somewhere. I don't know what I done with it.
That's the Chevy, right?
Yeah. That's one of the first ones that's the way it looked when we started driving the first supercharger, alcohol.
Did you guys have one of the first supercharged tractors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you bought that off of somebody.
Yeah, we helped him build it. We built his chassis and everything else. And but we actually brought the first supercharger out going.
73 and 74. And then, is there a picture of the Hemi in here? The DeSoto? Would that be the first?
That would have been this one right there.
That's the, oh yeah, you can see the Hemi.
See, that was before they made you put headers up. But this was I don't know where that was at. They were stepping on the sled.
You're talking about,
yeah. You know, so that's an old one. And that was Ralph.
Maybe, yeah, I have one picture of that. Somebody said he was driving because they were talking about him getting, like, sick.
He drove some of these others, too.
Okay.
I got a story to tell you about him and another guy took the semi and went up to Inwood, the last place we pulled, you know. This was years ago. And it was a hard place to get in. You had to know how to get into the thing.
Okay.
And he took the semi in there and went, and the trailer fell over the edge, and the tractor just about fell off. And they got it back on and everything, and they got him up there on top. And they said, "Are you going to unload?" And he said, "I think I've won already." I didn't tear up. And he come back home. He never did unload them.
It was like That's it?
That's it.
Done for the day?
Yeah. I can't take anymore.
That's hilarious. Oh,
You ready for another page?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, we did that one. Oh, we're starting to get some 76. Even 76, man. There's...
That's Tom Colchin. He was a really good driver.
Is he still around?
No, he passed away.
Did he? Yeah, look at the tread on those tires.
Mm-hmm. He got...
No fire suit, no helmet, no
I
nothing.
had
man.
some with no shirt on. If you went through the pullers, Tom Colchin had a lot of pictures in the puller.
Okay. These are all your titles? Oh, and then the wow. Well, then there's the triple brown, right?
Yeah.
That looks like a yearbook type. And what is this? Two side by sides and one in the middle?
Yeah, there was a stair step and then there was like 3 back here. I got so many of them, I don't know.
That's cool. You got all these books and pictures. Now, is this the first? No, it's not the first duel, but 79.
That would have been a 4-engine.
Oh, this is from the Puller, January 1989
Yeah.
magazine article.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked at these in a while?
No.
These photo albums?
Yeah.
79. Oh, tell me about this, the sled where they put the truck on it. I've seen a lot of that lately.
Yeah. That was, you need to have a certain amount of pan weight, and they'd put the sled on it, the tractor on it, and then the sled was back behind it.
Wasn't the rear wheels of the tractor the rear wheels of the sled, and the frame of the tractor was really long, and the weight box came up on it?
I can't say as I... See,
I've seen one like that.
That was out east where them guys pulled. I don't know. I wasn't around on that one.
And here we got 3. Now we're going to 4.
Mm-hmm. 2 side by side and then a stair step.
So you got a box there, a box 2, 3. How many different boxes?
We had a cross box back here.
Oh, behind it.
Behind the clutch. We had a cross box.
Mm-hmm.
Them 2 engines there would hook into that. And then this engine here would go in there and hook into that cross box too. A shaft go in between them. And this one would go underneath and go back and hook to that.
Good grief.
No, probably this one had a up and down box right behind here, and then a shaft went into it.
And you guys would do all this in 4 or 5 months. Crazy. I just, when I build a bracket on my truck, right, it takes me a long time. And then you got to measure it out, get it just right so the bolts fit in just right.
Yeah.
It just...
There ain't much paint on that tractor.
Yeah,
we used to wouldn't paint them till after we run them.
Oh, really?
You would take them and run them. If it wasn't running, why paint it? It wasn't going to do any good.
This is cool. They have dates on them too.
I tried to put them all together and try to get them all come. I don't have the count of tractors as I should have. I don't have them all.
81. 82. And the other picture said that's Ralph.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like him when you see him in the 80s. Well,
That-
this is 81. Wow. 2. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting serious. Huh? So that must be another driver too then, right?
Norm Smith was his name.
Norm Smith?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew I could pull it up if I
And the tires still aren't cut here. Not really,
No.
not like they are like you used to seeing them.
yeah.
I like looking in the background, like what kind of cars are. you
Yeah.
know.
When the tires went down is when I tried to set 5 engines in the 7,000 pound class. I got it all done, and I was about 30 pounds too heavy. So I just cut the lugs off.
And that did it.
And I went down to Florida and just kicked their butts. And
Is that what started tire
cut,
cutting?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
And it worked better.
Oh, yeah. You didn't pile dirt in front of the sled.
And that was the first time that happened too?
Yeah. Because I went down there and Ron Bargy said, "Oh, you're not putting no dirt in front of the sled at all. Them tires are working." You know?
Because conventional wisdom tells you dirt, you want a big lug, right? But
Yeah. No, that froze too much dirt back there.
yeah.
And I got a cutting tires for other people. I cut Ron Bargy's. Did you see one of these?
No.
I got one. I give you a copy of that.
What, is it who drew it?
I don't know. Some artist did it, and then
Cartoon. Oh, he's there. That
Yeah,
Ralph put
yeah.
one
and they're telling us the questions. And
in.
yep,
10, 11, 12. Yeah, keep going. There you guys do.
they're trying to say,
All right.
when's he
enough
gonna?
already. Yeah,
when is he gonna stop? You know.
Are they going to start double stacking them up on top so he can't even see?
See, that was our trailer
Yeah, it looks like
at
a
the
Mac.
beginning. See, that was an international there, but we had a little living quarters right in there. Not a living quarters, but a shaded in area.
Sleeping. Ooh. We never really did have any fires or explosions.
I had fires, but
Did you?
yeah,
Well, there's one. They're not on video.
no. Bruce Hutcherson says he always told me, he said that I was over here at Kokomo, and he said you was going down the track and one of the engines caught on fire, you just bent over and just
Keep
kept
going.
going.
Who cares, right? Let it go. What else are you going to do?
This tells you your dates a little bit better. I worked hard to try to get that.
86. Look at how small this arena is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
where would that have been?
That'd been Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks like they just threw some plywood up and made the stands.
That might have not have been the Super Bowl. No, it's got TNT on it. I don't think it was.
Those are 86. '87 orange. But nobody ever copied you with the canopy thing.
No. Some things we did. Is that got 31 on it?
On the front of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks, well, I don't know. Yeah, 30 right here.
Yeah. It's got 31 on it.
And which one was that? Was oh, that's
that
number
was
31.
that was a 31 tractor I built. I didn't think I had any pictures of it, but I did.
Got 2, right?
Yeah.
And then is that the nose piece that your buddy has?
Yeah. That's the one that ended up on the 7 engine and
89. This you see a lot of on video.
yeah, I got one of them I've given you.
Just the paint scheme where you could tell with
Yeah.
the yellow.
Now, I had a
it
guy-
really stuck out.
I had a guy paint this one.
Oh, that's not a sticker. That's all painted.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you going to say about polishing? You had a story about polishing.
Okay. When I was running them tractors, and I'd pull on the weekend on Sunday, and I'd come back and I'd go out again on Thursday. You spend a day on each thing. It took a day on the truck, a day on each tractor. So you had 3 days, and they're hard days to get them ready. And then whatever else when you're doing your truck, you're getting all the fuel put in it and everything, because, it just took 3 days, one on each one.
I can imagine.
Polishing, cleaning them up.
Oh, look how much is there.
And a lot of times Ralph would say, let's change this engine here, And that's the way we'd do it. I'd come in there and he'd say, well, this one's time to come out. So we'd change that engine, Or we need to check the rear end, so I'd have to pull the rear end out of it.
Did he keep real good records on?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So he
Yeah,
knew
that
which
was
ones
his.
were time to.
Yeah, he had them stamped and numbered, and yeah.
Oh, that's that one where it's set behind you, the engine behind you. Was that even louder? Like when you had the one behind you?
No.
It was just the heat from it? Was the
The
problem?
one behind me didn't bother me. It's that one when I sat between it.
Oh, here, this is the side mount. There's the seat and
Yeah.
But just even doing that, you had to make all the pedals work and the throttles. And
Yeah.
Gardner's Ford turbine. And now our things are all cut like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I think it's a shame that they don't do the indoor stuff anymore. Because even for like kids, in the wintertime, to be able to experience something like this, it just doesn't happen in our area at all. Did you run big air filters on this one?
Yeah, I had some air filters. I tried to, and back engines were sucking in so much dirt. I was trying to.
Was that a big problem?
Yeah.
Get down.
It eat the blowers
It had
out.
to have.
That rear engine one, I blew that engine up because it's
Sucking so much dirt in?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And it was a road deck. He didn't like that.
That's a little bit of money there.
Yeah.
95, 96. Oh, this is all categorized really good. That's probably it then, right?
Yeah.
96 is going to be it. That's cool. Thanks for showing me that. So now, is this the same tractor, different years since the
No,
fenders
I had these both at the same time.
are? Okay. And
Yeah.
did they have a fit with you running with the helmet up, the face mask?
I could hardly ever run with the face mask down.
Really?
It blurred me up too much. No, you didn't have to have it down.
Did it suck in dirt? Like
No, I could see better without it
Oh
on.
yeah, true. When did they make these?
They made a whole bunch of them. TNT made these for me when I run for them. And then was my competition. And they made them in a 3-pack deal. This was mine, this was Walsh, and this was a TNT guy. But this was supposed to be Walsh's.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many of those around.
And then this was...
I want to get a good shot of all this too. Oh. Are these in any kind of order from like oldest to newest, or?
No, I didn't really get the shirts picked out as good as they should have been, but they was just shirts I had, and I just sent her out some.
That's amazing. Was this like off your jacket or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
22-time champion. Wow.
I'm supposed to have 26 Grand National titles.
Well, like, where's the other 4 from? A different series?
I've got a jacket from NTPA that they give it. My daughter's got it right now. And it had a patch on it showing me that I had won 25 Grand Nationals, and I won another one before I retired. But it's 22, 25, 26, it don't matter. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool.
See, Autolite give me filters, Brodeck heads give me heads, Kendall give me oil, Chevy give me blocks.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's pretty hard to do all this.
And then Big Ben did good. They bought that trailer for us and everything else.
Wow.
We was doing good with Big Ben.
Was that a style of jeans or something they came out with?
Yeah, it's the work jeans. It was Wrangler, but Big Ben was the work division of Wrangler.
I don't remember.
You never seen any Big Ben stores around or nothing.
No.
See, I had that Big Ben by Wrangler the same time Earnhardt had it. Wrangler.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And,
Well, that's why you guys were at the show together then.
well, not at that particular show, but I went to some shows and they said we had him in there, and he said, you brought more crowd than he did. But it was different. Depends on where you're at.
Yeah, right. Oh, is this your brother, Ira, then?
Yeah. The one in the blue is a brother, and then the guy in the middle is Larry Davis. He pulls a rail, a single engine Ford, and they get to make a run sometimes where we pull.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's quite good. And he's been around pulling with us all the years.
And then, what was the story with these checks?
What'd you say?
Well, this is 92, so this is... Would you say this is one of your biggest ones?
These two are the same.
92 and 96.
6. Then I won more than just the 2 times. I won a lot of the singles, but that's the time where I repeated and got first and second.
Johnny's got a bunch of memorabilia to show us. Look at this.
That's
Look at the dirt in there.
yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh, we have to see you with a hat. I mean, every time we see you on video, you got a hat on.
Well, you seen my hair the way it was doing. I was losing my hair.
You always had it tucked down in your vest, right?
I had it down in here
Yep.
so I could pull it out and put it on.
As soon as the helmet came off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banners. Let's see this. This still has dirt on it.
Boy, Dave, the way you were going there, it looked like you could have drug it to Detroit.
Yeah, I got it going pretty good. I think I got out of the hole pretty decent and got the loader going, and I think maybe the track might be changing a little bit. It's drying out a little, and I think there's going to be a few in the pull-off.
You really have to keep your eye on the weather, don't you? The sun goes behind the clouds, the water comes up, the sun comes out, it dries off.
Yeah, the weather's got a lot to do with it, especially on a hot sunshine day like today. Yeah, it does.
This was our Gertie engines that where we had our block work done.
And you see they're still around?
No, he died, and then the store kind of, the guys all quit, and he had a real nice place. Oh, go ahead.
Well, it's not even a shop anymore, huh?
No, I don't know what's in it now.
Is that a trophy or
Yeah, that was like a,
belt buckle trophy? 12,200.
see, Wrangler was giving out the trophies, and they were horse people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so we got a bunch of stuff there from Wrangler. I got this because I was a director, and this was a 9,200 pound class winner.
That's cool.
Or was that a 72, whichever.
Looks like a 92. So 15th probably would have been 83, I think. I have to look it up. I have it written down, like which year was which.
Yeah.
These like banners for.
These are just shirts.
Oh, it's all shirts.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, so this is like what's on the.
Yeah. These are small shirts that I didn't get sold. And it's a Kindle shirt.
That's cool.
Kindle gave me all the shirts I ever needed.
Well, it's
And
good
they-
because
they-
they're probably getting filthy every time you go
Oh
out,
yeah.
right?
And
You can see that dirt on there still.
yeah. And yeah, some of them I wore and you couldn't get it washed out.
Hats galore, probably, right?
Yeah.
Really pull off. Oh man.
That's one of them trucks.
Oh, is it say the banner thing on it too?
Yeah, just like the one that's on the thing here. That's the only one I got left.
Erdl. I bet that's worth some money. Holy cow.
Well, that's the reason I didn't keep my trophies. We
Like-
got these things here. You know how much you have to polish to keep them up, huh?
Let's see what 93 Kendall Performance Cup, first place, Grand National, Unlimited Banner Brothers. Oh, it's all.
There's a trophy.
Monroe County Fair, 94. Sea Baron and Sons. Unlimited Mod, 7,400. With some of these, did it feel like, okay, I just spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to come here, and then you win and you get, like,
Well, they always wanted to give you a little something. You got money with it.
Yeah. oh, you got suits? Nice.
We made up a jumpsuit that didn't work out too good.
Definitely not a fire suit.
No, but it was a suit we could work in, and it had the
Yeah.
logo on the back, and the guys didn't want to wear them, and it was red and hot.
Just so it looked professional, though, right? When you were at the pools?
Yeah. Yeah, and this was one of the fire suits I won. I never did.
That's all it was?
Just, I think I got rid of the jacket,
Wow, that's not much.
No.
Like, thickness-wise.
but it was a type of
compared to what you see now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dropping stuff all over the place. Oh, that's the plaque for it. David Banter, director. Indiana Polars, Inc., 1983. Jeez.
Some of this stuff I don't even know what it is.
Winner, 1973. HSTPA District. Tractor pull. Plainville, Indiana, 7,000 mod. Presented by Kendall Oils and Arrow Oil, Evansville. This thing's heavy.
This was at one of the last pulls. This was in '92, but I won it at that
A little dust
Twin
thing.
Creeks.
Where's that at? Is that in Indiana?
That's the one, no, that's the one where the last pull I run at.
Oh, it is?
Inwood,
Oh,
Twin Creeks.
that's cool.
This is Gardner Stone's toy. He wanted one of mine, so I had to take one of his.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. But,
He's still around, right?
Yeah.
I think he's drag racing now.
yeah, is he? I don't.
I think so. Well, one of the last pictures I saw, I don't know if it's how old the picture was, but
Yeah.
well, at least you kept some stuff. That's good. Kept a lot of stuff, actually. There's a big trophy. So these pictures here.
This was a picture of the last event that we pulled. It would have been September 17th of '96, and Ralph, and he didn't pay much attention to how you tune the engines,
Okay.
but he wanted to know how to do it on that last pull because he knew when I got home I was done.
Oh.
And
And he really wasn't.
he was watching what I did because he knew he was going to help some of them other pullers, and he wanted to have a little bit of knowledge.
So he didn't really do that much tuning.
Oh no, he didn't do none of that. No. All he did was put the engines together, and I put the blowers on, the mags in them, and fuel pumps on them, and all that.
So that was the last place, Twin Creek,
Yeah.
Inwood, Ontario. Was that a big hassle going to Canada with
It was at times.
what do they call it? Customs.
Customs
Yeah.
shirts and stuff.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of these are just shirts that I traded for other people. I have a Top Gun hat downstairs there in the thing, and I like this shirt, the black one, better. It shows the picture a lot better.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know.
The illegal shirt. Right? The illegal shirt with the Chevy symbol on it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I just didn't make any more once he said something.
I bet that's embroidered on the back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got.
That's really cool.
There he goes, Dave Banter, green flag is out. Oh, great job for Dave Banter. Just takes it, breezes it right out the gate past the 234-foot mark. Full pull for Dave Banter. To get it out the end, but here's one of the guys that can do it. Big Ben Blue, the Banner Brothers, green flag is out. Here he goes, and he's a full force. Oh, very close up there, that 234-foot mark. There it is on the monitors. Full pull for the Banter brothers. Full pull.
Yeah, large. I might get you where I can wear them one of these days. That's pretty well that.
That's neat. I think we looked at that one, you know.
Well, we looked at this one.
Yep. Oh boy. Wow. So this is probably the one that's in all the pictures, isn't it?
Yeah, this was my last helmet. Yeah.
Still got. Oh, it's just over the years, all the dust and everything on
Yeah.
it.
Be that power track that's so familiar with Fort Recovery. Mr. Chevy out of LaFontaine, Indiana. This is David Banter. 280 feet and 7 inches. Dave Banter brings out the Bandit, all dressed in black. 19-time Bandit, which currently leads in the points. Still knocking on the door for that second place finish in points. Let's see what can happen here with Dave Banter out of LaFontaine, Indiana.
They got beat up in there. Get them on the trailer and they'd fall off. You take your helmet, set it on the fence.
It wasn't.
slide
Well,
down.
yeah, there's no roll bar to bang it up against
Yeah.
the rail. '96.
Sponsored MA marketing. I don't know.
Looks like a sponsor thing or something, huh? Is that all marble?
It's heavier than the Dickens.
Looks like it.
Some of the places that I pull all the time, and they know that it was my last year, they would always kind of give me a reward because I
Oh.
went to them all that time.
Yeah, the sponsors. That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Not the sponsor, the people putting on the pull.
Appreciation.
Yeah.
You think you'll go up to Toma this year? You ever go to that any of them anymore? Or?
When is it? This coming weekend?
Yeah, I think so actually.
I went up there a couple times since I quit pulling.
Do people know you when you go up there?
Most of them people were passed away.
Oh, really?
Dave Grimm was the main guy that put it on. He's not living anymore.
Oh, he died?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
As far as I know, he did. That's what I was told.
Yeah, I remember him from the announcing.
Yeah.
California.
I don't know where they're from. This is Toma.
It's quite the accomplishment, though, huh?
'93.
93. '91, '96, Fort Recovery. They really took some time with these, didn't they? Like making all this. 89 modified. How did they send these to you? Like
I
a
picked them
couple
up at
weeks
the pole.
later?
No, at the pole.
How did they have the name ready to go and all that?
I got these at the banquet.
Oh, that's at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Now, there's a big poster here. Huh?
Yeah, let's go down and see what that bottom box is. Maybe there's some money in it. See, this is an older one here. It's got
Oh, yeah.
83.
Big headers. Oh, wow. 73. Huh? Co-op 427.
That was in our old shop in Banco.
How far is that from here?
Oh, it's closer than the other shop. It was just a barn. I mean,
It looks like it.
yeah, it was pretty rough.
It's a cement floor, though.
Yeah. But we built several tractors
That's
out there.
awesome. That looks like a commercial, like a poster they would have put up for a commercial or something.
Yeah, it was. It was on a lot of different things.
It's John Force. Surprised, probably looking for that. Bet John Force might even be looking for that. That's cool.
I went to one of the races one time before we went, and
That's crazy, isn't it?
I went by the stall. I had one of my shirts on, and some of the mechanics said, "Hell, I know him."
Really?
Yeah.
I just met John Force last year. We went to the drag races in Joliet.
Uh-huh.
And I go to the trailers after the event, and they all go to their cars because I know the guys are going to be hanging out in the trailer. So I got them to sign something for me and got to talk to them for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
About 2 years ago. That was fun. Here's an old picture. Let's see. Look at this. Is that the Brown?
Yeah, I'd say it probably is.
Is fire extinguisher or fuel?
Fuel.
Did you have to have fire extinguishers on board?
Yeah, they was up in here. Or back alongside the fenders.
But not much else.
Okay.
72.
This was the guy, I think that was that Corey
Okay.
with his blown Chevy. And this was with me with my twin. Yeah, I think this was Corey, and this was Farm Fest. Yeah.
72. So there's probably not many pictures of that
No.
anywhere. Oh, look at this. There's one with the tractor with the.
Yeah.
Never seen that. That's really cool. A big Wrangler banner. Looks like.
Big Ben there.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of work.
It was.
Looks like a lot of work.
You couldn't imagine how much work there was.
What years are those from? Let's see. '93. See, this magazine I never got. I always got Pulling Power. You know when you buy it at the store?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Lady.
It's in 93. This was probably the Super Bowl.
There's you guys. At a 10th crown. Did you ever have it where the wheels came down too fast and you broke wheels off? And went
Just
flying?
that one time when
That one you're talking
David
about?
was there watching.
Yeah. Of course, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the coupe. Jaskies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's Deppy's van.
Mm-hmm.
This is right near me. I realize.
Is it?
Yep. They're still around today. They do a lot of diesel tractors.
Mm-hmm.
And pickup trucks now. The diesel drags.
You know that there two-wheel drive truck that had a gator on it?
Yeah. That was Chris Holdorf's.
Yeah, we built that for him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I built the frame.
The chassis and everything?
All I did is do the frame.
I remember this.
And we babysat it with him all summer.
He was quite a character, wasn't
Oh, Lord.
Well, when you watch him on the videos, he's like, he speak his mind. You don't really...
Oh,
A little bit of a handful, was he?
yes, he was. Now, he wasn't bad when he was at our house. You know, he was pretty cool and all that. But boy, when he got to the polls, old Dave Schreier came up to me one time and he said, "Can you handle your man slowing down a little bit?"
Nope.
And I said, "He's not mine," you know. But he was with us all the time. He rode,
really?
Followed me, you know, when we went and all that. And he stayed the week at Ralph's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, when they were building his?
No, in between pulls.
Oh,
You
he
know,
would
just
stay
like,
there?
yeah, he can't go back and forth to Florida. Yeah. And a lot of people stayed at Ralph's between pulls. Sassy Massey, they was always there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She passed away.
I can't think of what their name was. So, I think it starts with an R. I can't-
Roland Knox. Country girl.
Yeah. She had turned into like a pink tractor, I think, didn't it, in the end? Intimidated her truck. This is, let's see, October of '83. This is, let's see. '83. How's the program? I have a couple of these.
This was that mini rod I run. That was my dad and my brother.
Oh, really?
They were with no shirt on.
Man, this has got to be '60s, right?
Yeah, I'd say. There's a way we build them. There'd be the frame welded onto them there rails going down there, the hitch and everything. Then that's a piece of plywood. That'd be the size of the cross box that he was building in the other shop for
Or
me.
mock-up.
Yeah, and I used it to kind of line up where I had to have everything done. And
Makes sense.
and there's a frame rail in the front looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
See, this was my shop here. Well, it was his, but I mean, that's where I worked on this side. I had an overhead crane and everything. I could do.
You had everything you need in there.
Yeah.
A lot of these, they used to put the dates on the back. Oh, wow, here we go. A whole box of pictures.
Yeah, these are some older ones.
Ooh. Well, that's got, or there's the Hemi. These are the ones I should scan in. And then they would come out really good on the video.
There was Ralph
Scan that.
Wittenberger's. They did a picture of him.
That's
Because
right.
Wittenberger's sponsored us too. With the,
When did you start wearing glasses? Later on?
he don't have glasses on? Yeah, later on.
Oh, that's a great one. It almost looks like one of those posters you hang and hand out. So it's a photo. It's a big.
This was Norm Smith. It's got all the writing on the back and everything. You can have that one. You can take that one.
Oh, really? Oh, put that in my garage. Ooh. Thank you.
That wasn't my trailer. That was a friend.
Somebody else's.
Yeah.
But then there's a whole other cost. The rig, fuel.
Yeah. It wasn't so bad when it was only $1 something a gallon, but boy, when it got up to $4 a gallon, now it's pretty tough going down the road.
And it hasn't budged much from there.
Yeah.
There you?
Yeah. I was trying to figure it out.
A thinker. These are probably all just hot days. No AC to get into, right?
This was, if we had an engineer, this guy here would have been the engineer.
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah. He's related. And if Ralph needed something figured out, he could help him figure it out. Like what size of teeth he needed to cut on the gears
Yeah.
and what ratio.
All that stuff, yeah.
And this was a towback tractor as far as my concern.
Nice.
Did you ever see the one article? It's an old one. I can't think of the magazine.
Pulling power?
No. There's that side saddle.
Oh yeah, my favorite one. How long did that last? Half a year?
It didn't even last.
Not even that long?
No. I went out, we started it in February, and by summertime it wasn't around.
Yeah, but there is good video of it. I know that.
I know it.
And it's funny because the commentator even says you don't like it.
Is that right?
Yep. I probably have it. I can show it to you.
This is that trophy around the tractor.
Oh, yeah. This was the Earnhardt meeting.
Yeah.
I want to scan all these in. Then we have them really clear for the video.
All right, help yourself.
Anything else you want me to put it into it too?